This is the grand finals. Map 1. Touch Grass versus Chilled Gamers. Playing for Chilled Gamers, Snake Eyes, Rag, Ogdog, Cheesy Potatoes, and War Dog. For Touch Grass, Victor, Pumpkin Spice, Smoke and Darts, Alvin, and Man in Hallway. Starting out our coverage, we'll start out with Ogdog. Running the F2000 and a grenade. Going to opt to go for the upper side of Alpha here, looking to hold off the lane. There is a player over there, but he's actually aiming across the window. Look at that. What a spot to behold. Goes for the need to cross into Bravo, not going to find much. Rag on the outside of C there. Ogdog double nail kill with that grenade we saw thrown from the heavens, landing straight into hell as they throw TG for a bit of a loop. So far, no objectives touched yet. TG playing it very passive. Snake Eyes looking for a lucky pick across, but Alvin with his own grenade says hi to Snake Eyes and closes them both shut. Alvin waiting for an opening, looking for a spot to shoot through. Trying to find something lucky, but so far not much yet. Depression coming down, but Alvin getting the pick on the War Dog. Make that 2 on the Cheesy Potatoes. We're down to 2 remaining CG players. Security, a little lower now. Make that 1 as Rag is the last one remaining. Insurgent's already on the B objective, capping it, but Pumpkin Spice says, that's quite nice. 3 kills will do me just fine. TG take the lead, 1-0. The lead forming and starting at Rick's Close. Interesting turn of events. TG doing a good job, but CG, they're trying to counter it in a way, but gotta call it as I see it. Good read and good play from TG on that B objective. Made it tough for CG to come back from. Doable for sure, but just not enough with enough time. So, but now, as we continue the rounds, this is only the first round, mind you. They're just testing the water, seeing what's happening. As we continue this game, now we will see where they opt to go. Man in the hallway. Not sure where he's going either. A little bit confused in life. Aren't we all a little? In any case, Snake Eyes suppression there gets the shot and kill onto Victor. Makes it almost 2. Cheesy Potatoes will get the kill onto Man in the hallway, trying to go for the cross into B. Not going to find much luck there. There is a player waiting, though, to go for the fight against that. They're just playing it passive for now. We see somebody sliding around there. Getting tricky with it. Alvin will get the pick onto Cheesy Potatoes as War Dog takes down Pumpkin Spice. Serves him up a drink fresh. Snake Eyes gets the bang there into Alvin. Through the wall there, down to just 1 remaining Insurgent. Rag watching as well. Ogdog capping up B. Smoke and Darts, wondering what is he going to do. He could go for this fight onto B. And there's the head of Ogdog. Formerly Ogdog. Smoke and Darts looking to sneak through here. There's the B cap continuing. Trying to hit something lucky from the top. They're not over there. They're actually down below in that B objective. And Snake Eyes gets the B cap. 5v1. Smoke and Darts goes to the wall bag. Not getting the kill. Gonna have to reload. Oh, almost. Almost, buddy. Different timeline when he made it sit, but no. War Dog from down below gives Smoke and Darts the shock of his life. Ties it 1-1 as we go and continue this close game. CG there, putting TG in their place. They had an idea. They tried to strat out, and CG just said, no. This is our map. This is our round, rather. You're playing it our way. And Smoke and Darts did what they could. It was just not enough to keep it going. So let's see what happens here with Alvin and the rest of the TG gang. Let's see the Chipmunks, but hopefully not too much they can chip off. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes the stack and setup. F2000 once again. Alvin picking it up. A lot of F2000 usages. Let's see with the FAMAS. Popular for a lot of people. Alvin getting blocked by that fire hydrant. Looks like his position's been cooled off. See Alvin, though, trying to find an opening somewhere. Not finding a whole lot of action. War Dog staring at a pot, too. Not getting a whole lot here. Oh, man, the brain cells ever so shrinking. Cheesy waiting as well. Everybody just waiting. They're waiting for the cue to start. Smoke and Darts taking some fire to the upper side there. Goes for the Kobe. Is he going to hit it? Oh, not quite. War Dog, though, gets the kill on the Pumpkin Spice, but Alvin takes out Rag on the flank with Snake Eyes. Catches out Smoke and Darts from the windows, but Alvin gets the kill on Cheesy Potatoes as Man in the hallway. Now rotates out to go for the play on B. Again, it's very dangerous over here near Bravo. You see over by that, by the ambulance there, War Dog getting the pick up and Ogdog getting the kills respectively. Down to Victor last alive here. 1v3 clutch attempt over here by the ambulance. Trying to get something lucky here. What's he going to do? He's going to die to Snake Eyes' hands. And CG take the lead 2-1. First time in this best of 3. CG doing a good job of just taking control of Bravo and forcing TG to try to make something with what they have. And ultimately, as they try these one-on-one-on-ones, they just keep losing. And when you lose like that, hard to stop a snowball once it starts rolling down the hill. And that's what's happening right now. Is CG gets that little bit of momentum, that little tiny roll ball when they get things started just a little bit, and all of a sudden, it throws TG up for a loop, and they're trying to hold on to the things, and it's gone, man. It's gone. It's just good positioning, good timing coming out from CG that forces TG into a tough spot. It's a pickle you can't quite bite through. But Alvin, we've seen a lot of Alvin. Let's see what's happening with everybody else here. Pumpkin Spice. Let's see what he's doing. Again, heavy A-side presence we're seeing coming out from Insurgency. They're really focusing on this area. They're actually double pushing it as well. Very, very risky. Victor gets to pick up on the Snake Eyes in that play over near B, and Victor taking down Ogdog as well. Almost kills his teammate there. Careful, Pumpkin. You're getting a little too spicy there. You need to chill it down a little bit, buddy. You need to be like the enemy team and chilled gamers. I know there's no chill, right? Or less chill for that matter. Nading B. Alvin running straight through. Down to just one remaining player here. That's going to be War Dog sneaking their way over to Charlie. A little bit of automotive reconstruction happening out on Bravo there. Ogdog going to bait Charlie. Takes some fire, but he's aware. Oh, the smoking darts watching and rating says, nah, nice try. Nice try. Somebody DC'd. Somebody had enough of that business and said, oh, I'm out of here. I don't know about that start necessarily, because it's already started. Round start's a different story. They should call pause as soon as someone... If it's like the game's already started and they, crash midway, that's sort of unfortunate, but... Yeah, it's usually only one, not live. Each team has one not live. I don't think they lose 2 rounds necessarily. It's a good question, though. We'll let the organizers figure that one out. I'm just a little caster on the side. But yeah, unfortunately, we did have, looks like, we did have one of the CG players crash. I was going to say it was Ogdog, but no, we have both of those. So we lost... Oh my god. Who did we lose? Cheesy Potato. No, we have Cheesy Potatoes. Who was it? Oh my god. I actually forgot. Oops. What? Oh, it had to be some, like, they were here a second ago. Who was it? Wasn't War Dog? Because you have War Dog, Ogdog, Cheesy Potato, Snake Eyes. Who's the 5th? Oh, was it Nar? No, Nar was in VG. No, can't be Nar. Who is it? We'll find out soon enough, I suppose. As they shoot and warm up for a second, I'll be right back as we figure out what's going on. Yes. But okay, we're back. Here we go. So 2-2, both sides tied. After a bit of a pause for some technical difficulties, we're back in the mix. Oh, a bit of a biff in the nade there. Cheesy, I don't think he was supposed to go there. Goes for the B play here. Maybe he was going to do that. They're pushing fast. He's going to take shots from the workshop and stay alive for the moment. Get her activation on to see what's going on. It's already a player pushed danger close. He's not ready for it. Oh, a little bit of suppression, but that mask will actually keep them covered for now. Alvin sneaking by here. Smoking darts. Check on the War Dog. Cheesy hanging out. Smoking darts trying to stay alive here. The position is very exposed here. Alvin will pick up Cheesy Potatoes. Oh, but Victor with the Kobe takes down Snake Eyes. One more on B. Now it was Ogdog, but Smoking Darts gets the kill. That's just Ragalas alive here. 5v1, but ultimately just takes out one before Man in Hallway. Puts him out of his misery and takes the lead back in favor of TG. 3-2. As once again, TG do what they do. And that is frag out. And now, What happens next? So TG doing a good job of holding down the objectives. Ultimately, it's really just the frags, especially on these sides of B and in that on the counters in B, right? Playing little stairwells, playing on the counters to that, it's just so effective. Security could not do a whole lot beyond just sort of hope for the best and stay alive, but even then they couldn't do much. So let's see what happens on this next round here, following Rag from spawn. Making their way up there. Oh, gonna have to stay low for now. Snake Eyes gets to pick on a pumpkin spice. A little more flexibility, but Rag just has to stay there and wait. Waiting for any kind of movement to know when to shoot, but Smoking Arts gets to pick up onto Ogdog. A little impatient Victor. Snake Eyes and man in the hallway. Victor, another kill. Huge play from TG as they sweep TG off their feet. War Dog staying alive somehow. By a miracle, they managed to stay alive for a moment. About to be in. Whoa! Oh my goodness! What? Victor going ham there. What happened? Security, they got. I think both players were surprised. They didn't know what was happening. Like, oh, there's an enemy in front of me. Oh my god! What a crazy round. As TG take another round on the board. We just see total bananas happening out here as CG struggle after the long pause. I don't know if it was technical difficulties or just misplays here, but so far TG up ahead. Not looking good for Insurgent side, which is normally the weaker side for teams. I don't know. This is a map shouldn't be this close. It usually should be a pretty big difference on one side, then the other side takes all their rounds. So, it's not a good sign. But it remains to see how this plays out. Cheesy, gonna try to stay alive here. Good grenade for the workshop, but nobody over there yet. Does force him to not play that spot, though, quickly. These grenades getting cooked well. Oh, on to the top side. Goes to the spray down, but Victor will win that battle instead. Alvin with the Kobe takes down Rag from the top side. Man in hallway looking for the sight lanes across. He does not see it. War Dog on the outside, long ways away. Gets the pick up on a pumpkin spice. Stays alive for a little longer. They're aware of a player out there. And the player's already rotated out and away. Meaning Alvin's about to get pushed here. His two teammates right in front of him. And an enemy even closer. Just waiting. War Dog picks up man in hallway. Alvin flicks down and takes down Ogdog. And War Dog is your last remaining player. CG. Good for the slide down. Victor almost staying alive, but not for much longer. War Dog opting to swap weapon out of ammo. Goes for the flick across there. A little bit of lag, it looks like. Saving his life, but gets caught in the reload as Alvin from the other side gets the kill. TG take the round 5-2. As we see TG ultimately strategizing, working together, forcing security to make mistakes, making oopsies that you just cannot recover from. And that's what they had to do. It's what they did and what they've done. So well done, well played by TG. CG, what can they do? So now playing on security, they have a couple options on the board, but ultimately it's going to be a very difficult one to recover from. So, if I am CG, what am I going to do differently to try and keep this alive for my team? What are my chances? Pre-nading is kind of working, kind of not really working. So they're not playing the standard timings and lanes, right? They're playing it a little staggered. And that staggering is detrimental, right? Like they're trying to sneak across there. Snake Eyes says, no, buddy. Nice try. No. Whoever's playing Windows is not covering it, but Snake Eyes has got a free kill. So, well, we got killed. No, he got the kill. Excuse me. Well, brain's fried. Looks like Smoking Arts is still prone hanging out there. Smoking Arts, yeah, drag traded pretty quickly after they both took each other out. Here comes Snake Eyes capping up B. I was loving him swearing in the distance. Pumpkin Spice takes down Ogdog, trying to go against him in that shop area. Gonna have to go to workshop. Snake Eyes isn't watching for this. A man in the hallway runs right into War Dog, prone, hanging out like nothing's happening. And Snake Eyes easy kill onto B as well. CG lead growing a little bit shorter now, only 3-5. Touch grass there, just a bit of a misplay at the last second there. Not sure what the approach was, going for enemies that are already in position in a stronger spot. Not really going to find a lot of success that way, but to each their own. Perhaps you might just get lucky. Between the sides there, when you're trying to gamble on how to, organize and strategize your team, there's two elements to it, right? There's going to be the element of having your teams work together in one line by line, person by person, get the kills. but there's also the physical element of doing the thing itself, right? Actually getting those frags, getting those shots in, and getting those kills in. If you're going to strategize as a team and play as a player, you got to hit your shots. And at that point, there's no substitute for just doing it. So either you hit it or you don't hit it. That simple. No support, no backup, no nothing if you're doing it on your own. So good luck. Looks like Pumpkin Spice is going to go for the aggressive A push here. Catches Rag off guard. Pumpkin Spice going to run through here. Try to jump across. There you go. Going to run up and upper. This is pretty dangerous. Is he going to go for the stairs jump? Yes, they are. Are they going to go outside? Yep. That's a smart approach here. This is really going to throw Insurgents, or security rather, for a loop. Going to bait the run outside. Smart call. Smoking Heart's going to pick up an Ogdog in the meantime. Pumpkin Spice played it well and gets a shot into Cheesy Potatoes. Pumpkin doing a hell of a job flanking here. But now down to Wardog, last remaining in a 1v5. A and B both being capped up here. A about to respawn the team. Oh, but Smoking Darts gets the pick as Victor caps up Alpha. Total victory. 6-3. TG putting CG in their place. CG tried to do what they could. Once the water, once the dam breaks, not a whole lot you can do about it. So you do the best with what you have. That's all you can do. But sometimes it's just not enough to get it done. So the question now becomes, what is CG going to do next? Right? This is the last round of the half. This is the buyout round if it's Counter-Strike, but this is not. This is Insurgency. I'm going to say that every time because it's funny. At least I think it's funny. But in any case, following Smoke and Darts here from Spawn as we move around here. They've been playing a lot of windows, and the strategy has not changed, but they're playing it a little bit different. As you can see, they're really liking to pre-fire the spot, which means, of course, the player over there knows that. They're going to move a little to the left and not be too concerned. Of course, that means our player here will also move a little to the left. They're going to play safe and tucked in with that wall providing good cover. So far, not a whole lot of much. Snake Eyes getting picked early, and Pumpkin Spice getting the pick on the potatoes. But beyond that, oh, man in the hallway, though. Getting taken down by Ogdog. Victor sneaking up, though. Spice and Ogdog. Huge team kill, team performances here from either side. Evening things up. CG about a little bit behind compared to TG, but taking drown. Oh, from behind, though, nicely picked by Alvin, down to just Wardog, last alive here. All of a sudden, Smoke and Darts and TG end it 7-3. Ends your half as TG. Player by player there, just working together. 2v1s, time and time again. Proven to be very, very effective. At the end of the day, we're just chasing the tail of CG as they try to stay alive here, but TG just put them in their place, putting them into a line and just sending them down the escalator of doom, if you will. Just nowhere to go except down to hell, I suppose. That is how TG have organized it. However, they are now on security side. So is this a good thing for them? Is this a bad thing for them? Are we going to see them suddenly come back with a vengeance on security? Remains to be seen. Maybe they're an insurgent team. They'll actually play this insurgent side better. Who knows? It should never be this close normally. Both teams are very, very skilled. Anybody's game to win or lose. Let's follow Cheesy Potatoes and see what they're going to do. Looks like they've got the 74U. They're going to go for a fast B approach here. Good grenade. Cheesy Potatoes does get that nade kill on the man in the hallway. Goes for aim on top and does get into Alvin as well. Takes shots from the side. Almost gets it. Almost gets the full prone down, but Pumpkin Spice gets the kill in the meantime. And a second onto Wardog as well as Snake Eyes. Looks to recover it in a good spot for this recovery to take down Pumpkin Spice, but not going to happen just yet. Vehicle's only smoking, not shooting, not on fire yet, so it will not blow up. Snake Eyes, goes for the pick, but sneaks out. Unfortunately, yeah, Pumpkin Spice gets his third kill onto Snake Eyes. Last alive is going to be Ogdog. Suddenly, TG in control. Ogdog looking for something to do here. What can they do? They're going to sneak around. Security with a good read. Gets the sense they might be doing that. Gets the headshot onto Victor. But there's Pumpkin Spice. A fourth kill this round as Pumpkin Spice dominates Bravo. 8-3. Man. Hold on. Wrong side. You did not get a point. CG wishes they got a point. TG got the point. TG putting on a show, man. It is going to be TG taking it, unless CG's got something to say about it. It's 3 rounds away from the first map victory for Touch Grass. But Chilled Gamers, there's a way they can do this. There is definitely a way. Nice armor. There's a way they can do this. And if it were me, and I'm on Chilled Gamers, and I'm like, what the heck am I going to do? 2 on the outside, 2 in here, 1 lower to A, sneak around this side or pre-fire that side, that could work. I think it worked for 1 round. It probably wouldn't work again, but you would get you a round, which Victor is currently better than so far. Well, let's see what happens on this next round here as we see Victor getting an early nade kill, and now Alvin taking on Cheesy Potatoes. Snake Eyes going for the flank. This could be big, though. Oh, there's the read. Whoever player possibly flanking, and Alvin gets the kill on the Snake Eyes. His man in hallway watches and aims across here. Ogdog getting the pick on the Pumpkin Spice. Man in hallway aiming across. Not going to find much just yet. Oh, Victor gets the pick on the Ogdog. Man in hallway shooting the dead body really well. 1 remaining Insurgent. They are in the middle of the hallway. They're going to opt to cap it. There it is. Alvin getting the kill on the War Dog. And TG once again 9-3. Dominating every lane on the map. TG just putting on a show. CG, they really got to change things up. This is the time where if you're not done with this map and you're still fighting for it, you need to do something, because this is a lot of rounds. This is starting to be a lot of rounds to come back from. Not impossible. You've seen it happen. We saw Molot, right? They were struggling. They were getting wrecked. 5-0. They suddenly started winning rounds. It is never over until it's over. But if it ain't over, don't give up. It may be tough. It may be nigh impossible. But if you give up, it's over for sure. But until then, you still got a chance. You still got a fighting shot. Let's see what CG can do about it. War Dog running through here, going for the Sandstorm flank. Long ways around. Unexpected. CG, here we go. Snake Eyes, double kill. Rag and Cheesy opening it up. Only 1 remaining is Alvin. And all of a sudden, Alvin on the ropes. CG lock in. Get the kills on B. Huge kills on B. Alvin now stuck trying to fight off the 5v1. And War Dog says, nope. You're done, buddy. 9-4. And suddenly Cheesy putting on a show. Huge plays from Snake Eyes and from the rest of Chilled Gamers there as they work together and really just put a number on TG's chances. The thing is, you got to remember this. You are 5 rounds down from TG right now. Okay, TG are 2 rounds away from the win on this first map. Now, it is only map 1, mind you. This isn't the best of 1. So you have some room to breathe. But they fought hard. A very hard, long battles and matches here to get where they are now. To throw it all away would be devastating. And I don't think they're going to throw it all away. They're going to fight to the very end. But as we follow Smoke and Darts here, what are CG going to do? Looks like they're going to opt for a bit of an interesting approach here. 3-2. 2 on the outside, 3 going to that BA side split, but they're going to opt to actually sit on the more of a B side position. Smoke and Darts in position. Gets the spray on Man in the Hall actually in the roll bang there, but Cheesy Potatoes gets the kill and trade on to Alvin, evening it up some. War Dog, nice pick as well to Man in the Hallway. Suddenly CG get in favor. They have the man majority, but B, oh, Cheesy Potatoes, good reading of Smoke and Darts. Down to just Victor, last alive. 3v1, Victor, not someone you want to go up against. There's 2v1 now. B still in favor of security. They've got a long way to go to decap it. And are they going to decap it? I don't think they're going to. They're going to leave it as is. They're going to opt to try and just go for the kill against Victor instead. Smart call. There's the cap starting for Insurgents. They need to decap the progress made by security on Bravo. Are they going to go for it again? Danger close. Goes for the wall bang. Shoots the dead body. Don't worry, that body's very dead now. Uh-oh. He's going to run out in the open. Oh, very dangerous here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Taking shots. Victor stays alive for the moment. Has to go for the shot across to Bravo. Not paying attention. Rag gets the kill in the meantime on Bravo. And they come up big, 9-5. Chilled Gamers winning the round. Doing what they do best. Fragging out. Cheesy, 3 kills. Huge on B. B is the place to be. And right now, 9-5, a good work day. I'm not going to say it's happening. I'm not going to jinx it. But there's something. There's something in the air. Can you smell it? Can you taste it? You know what that is? It's not here yet, but it's cooking. Something is cooking. The question is, who is cooking first? Following man in hallway. Going for the play on the outside, just an F2000. No other equipment, going fast. This is a YOLO strategy here. Going to avoid the grenades and stay alive for just a little longer. Goes for a nice rat spot in the back side of Bravo here in the workshop. This is risky. It can work well once you get wall banged, but hopefully it doesn't get wall banged. The other concern, of course, is grenades. But there's Victor getting the check on Snake Eyes. Pumpkin Spice getting work done as well. Cheesy Potatoes taking down Victor. Oh, War Dog, though. Big kill to Pumpkin Spice, and man in hallway playing the rat spot gets the kill on the Cheesy Potatoes. It may be cheesy, but it does work for a reason. Alvin running on the outside. He sees one player dropping, goes for the aim across, gets the wall bang attempt, but no kill. As Smoking Hearts get the kill on the Rag. Last alive is going to be War Dog, and man in hallway gets that kill, respectively. They call GG's, but it ain't over yet. A little early on the draw there, Victor. But everyone's like, question mark? What's going on here? I can't believe Toxic is now TAW, bro. Come on, man. Man, how could this be? I mean, Mosul did taught us the strats back in the day, but it's been a long time since then. But in any case, old jokes and memes aside, let's keep this rolling here. So far, TG 1 ahead. Well, 1 away from the win, for that matter. 5 rounds ahead, or behind for CG, for that matter. Not looking great for CG for this map. Maybe on the next one they can get a little bit better luck. CG with a nice nade takes out Cheesy Potatoes, and another one from Ogdog. Toby gets the kill on the man at hallway. Hanging out, still capping up B. That's the thing with double stacking. Nobody ever expects it. When it's done right, it's a surprise. Alvin capping up Bravo. There is a player danger close to him. Are they going to go upper or lower is the question. I think they opted for lower. Pumpkin Spice getting the kill on the War Dog in the meantime. Alvin about to get the prize of a life. There you go. Snake Eyes getting the kill on Alvin. But he's respawned just as quickly as Smoking Hearts caps up Bravo. Good call. Smoking Hearts getting the kill on the Snake Eyes falling from the heavens. Another one, danger close. Ogdog will get the trade just as quick. 2 remaining. But Victor and Pumpkin Spice gets the kills respectively and end the first game in favor of Touch Grass 11-5. GG's. Well played. Here's your scoreboard at the very end. It looks like one team has already decided to leave. It ain't over yet, buddies. They're called. Y'all are leaving a little early. Okay. The game is not over yet, ladies and germs. We still have more.